got back from vaccinating calves, and I was gonna figure out why we was getting a slow shaft speed reading on the 5088 combine for our feeder house. And right here is the try to hold my light here, the wheel for the sensor to read. And if you look in there behind that, we've got rock shaft bearings out, or rock shaft, yeah, feeder house bearings on the rock trap. They're out. So my cousins, they had a 5088 and they had the same thing, so it's sounding like we are going to have to take the corn head off and pull the feeder house off, and they recommend doing feeder house bearings while we are there. So yeah, we've got a project to do now. So yes, I'm waiting to hear from the dealer yet. I want to talk to them before I do it, and then we'll go from there. I might see if we can take it down to my uncle's shop, because he's got the forklift that might help us here. So I don't know what we've got yet. DJ's not home from school yet, so I want to see what he thinks. And so yeah, we're not showing corn today. So I just got the corn head pulled off of this thing. We're gonna take it to my uncle's shop. Since he's got forklift there, better lighting, we're just gonna do it over there. He's on his way over to our shop with his combine, so we're gonna put it in here, get it inside, and give us more room over there. So we're gonna switch them. So as soon as he gets here, we'll take off with ours for his shop, and then we're gonna get, I haven't ordered parts yet because I want to have everything apart and see what I need. And it was suggested to me that we do the rear feeder house bearings, so I want to make sure I know what all I'm gonna need when we do that. So I'm gonna make a little room. We got some tools laying on the ground in here yet from ours, and then as soon as the deer's here, we'll get it in here, get the doors shut, and I guess we'll go down and start playing with that one. We got the bearings here on the upper feeder house replaced. These are not the ones that were out, but we replaced them while we was this far. We've got a new belt and new idler pulley on it. And that's all that we really needed at the feeder house. We actually took it apart in the wrong place. We're supposed to leave the rock trap on here yet, but we took it off separate. It's over here. We put new bearings in there. There's the old ones. They're all four of the bearings we changed are the same part number. This one here was the one that was out. There's our sensor ring gear. Got a new speed sensor for it. Since the old one, the bearing went out, the speed wheel got into it a little bit. And we broke a spring on the feeder house when we backed it apart, so I got a new one. I don't know how it goes on yet, but we're pretty much ready to go back together. All we've got left to do is we got this little bit of an, I don't know what you want to call it, shim that goes on there, and I need the special flathead bolts to make that work. So I'll have to get those in the morning, but we're getting there. Wasn't nothing too major, just new. So we're gonna have a lot of time-lapse video this time, and we'll see what we can get done and get it out of here. Well, it's the next morning. I went and picked up the last of the parts we need. This is just a bushing that goes on this surface right here, so I'm gonna get that put on. And then, doesn't look like my uncle's back yet, but once I got help, we're going to put the rock trap assembly back on the machine, and then roll the feeder house back onto it and start getting everything else hooked up. So hopefully it'll be out of here today. Should easily be out of here. I don't know. I'm not gonna put I'd say 4 hours. Should get us pretty close. I'm not gonna put a timeline on that quite yet. But I've been very pleased with the parts department at Farmers Equipment in Urbana. They've treated us pretty well for this whole thing, and we haven't had to wait on a whole lot. We had to get a belt for the feeder house at another store, which the other stores I think is actually a little closer, but their parts department at the other store is pretty terrible. So we always call Urbana, and if they don't have it, and we'll ask them if the New Hampshire store has it, and if they do, then we get it through Urbana, and then we'll just go pick it up from New Hampshire. So DJ ran up and got that belt last night, and we got all that put back together. So this stuff is basically what we've been waiting on.